Hi, my name is Juliana, and I'm going to give you a tour of the Boys and Girls Club of Thurston County. And this is our blue gym, and as you can see, we're having assembly and splitting up the groups. Sister.
If you want to ride a rainbow, come with me, and I can take you to a magic purple sea. Maybe we would find 1,000 sugarfish, and if we eat them, they will grant our every wish. And if you want your friends to come, bring them all along. If you want to catch a star, then walk my way, and I can take you where that night is never day. You can follow me now if you really try. Maybe we would find a rainbow and teach it to fly. And if you want your friends to come, bring them all along.
I was about 10 years old, and my dad was a school teacher. And he just came in one Saturday and he says, the last thing you boys are going to do is sit around and watch TV, which is kind of unusual for him to say because he was in the TV business. We had 4 TVs in the house. So he carted us off over to the South End Boys Club in Tacoma, Washington.
The area I grew up in gave some opportunity to find things to do, and we didn't want to stray down the wrong path, so my parents had heard of Boys Club in Charlestown and got a ride on a train to go in and see, and joined up.
But what I found there for me is I was a very shy child, and so I didn't really want to go, but my brother would drag me along, and we'd get there and just the acceptance and how obviously how they were trained, but the people that worked there were very genuine, and it was like, I was really something special to them.
No, I didn't know what to expect. I've always heard the Boys and Girls Club is like a little daycare, but it turns out to be a lot more.
Because when I first went there, I wasn't a good kid. I always made bad decisions, but after a while, they helped me realize I can do more than I did with my life and had more potential, and I used that very wisely, what they told me.
Boys and Girls Club can help you regain confidence in yourself, make friends, help you with schoolwork, definitely, and with the awesome staff, you can make friends.
I love the club. Like, I'm there almost every day, and the only time I don't go to club is when I get in trouble, which doesn't happen very often, but it happens, or I'm sick. So the club is my second family. It's the place I go when I want to have fun and when I want to talk to someone or need to talk to someone or I know I'm safe.
Hi, this is Emma. Hi, Juliana. She's in my class. Yeah, we're besties. Hello. Boys and Girls Club is awesome. That's JC. Hi.
And so many of our kids are at risk. They're kids that are from broken homes, single family, and that sort of thing. And they wouldn't be home doing homework and that sort of thing after school if it weren't for us. One of the really good things we do, we have this program called Power Hour, which is homework hour, and they can get help from staff and that sort of thing, but they have to do homework.
The Boys and Girls Club is the place to be after school. They keep you safe, We've had a couple of incidents with kids didn't feel safe, so they came to the club.
The hours between 3 and 8 p.m. are the hours that kids are most likely to get involved in drug use, tobacco use, alcohol use. It's when most teenage pregnancies occur. It's when most juvenile crime occurs. Those are the sort of the 3 big pieces that we're out there when it comes to prevention or trying to create an atmosphere where kids can be engaged positively.
One of the main reasons that we got involved with the Boys and Girls Club was the fact that there's such a high dropout rate throughout the country for students dropping out of high school, that our philosophy is if you drop out of high school at 14 or 15 years old, you don't have a very bright future. I just remember when I was in high school, I probably could name the one person who dropped out of high school during my 3 years in high school. Now, I mean, it's like hundreds of kids that drop out of high school at every high school across the country. So to me, that's pretty scary. I think this country has enough problems without losing that talent. I mean, we're losing that talent and also creating at the same time a giant liability for the country, because that percentage of kids, they're going to be in social services somewhere.
Part of being a kid is learning to make decisions and choices in life, and those things are hard. You know, you know, I see my friends doing one thing and it looks like fun, but part of me says, that's not necessarily the right thing to do. And then on this side of things, I have my parents saying one thing, and I have my teachers saying another thing, and oh, I'd really like to try this, but I don't know what direction to go. And it's a confusing time in your life because the whole world is new. And I think the clubs give kids a resource in our staff, in our volunteers, and people with an open ear and an open heart to just listen to what the kids have to say and give them the tools to think about things and make decisions, not for them, but to allow them to think about things in ways they maybe hadn't and feel comfortable about who they are.
I don't know if it was something I somehow knew in advance, but there was a group of us that were exposed to how to run a small business. And so we became the fundraisers for things, and we had some instructors or volunteers that were there from some businesses in Boston in town, and I loved that.
I volunteer a lot, and so by volunteering we've done fundraisers like car wash and bake sales, and we donate, one of the times we donated over $200 to our local food bank.
And I see that today still in the Boys and Girls Club, and I think that's probably the thing I look back and think that helped me as I went along in life and, you know, became a business owner and started my own business, and it's just been an encouragement to be who you are, be the best you can. Not perfect and never will be, but can have a confidence level to, you know, enjoy life and reach out to people.
I wasn't a very athletic kid, to say the least, and here's all these activities, basketball, football, and everything going on, and I felt kind of out of place in that. I was small for my size and just didn't quite fit in. But I think it was about the third Saturday I was there, it rained, and so everybody was inside, and I found the neatest little room in that Boys and Girls Club. It was called the library. In that library, I found and discovered Popular Science and Popular Mechanics, big stacks of these old magazines that people had donated, and I buried myself in those and became very enamored with technology and how things worked. That really helped spark my interest, and even though I ended up being a chief financial officer, I was the chief financial officer for a very high-tech company. My career extended over 23 years with Illuminet, and prior to Illuminet it was US and Telco, and prior to that it was Allied Data. The highlight was being able to take our company public, which we did in a very successful way and actually grew our company to be over $1 billion market cap.
That's Michaela, that's Alex, that's Casey, that's Regan, that's Sarah, this is Shay, that's Mason, that's Sam, that's Eddie, that's Jesse.
Fairy ring, and if you want your friends to come, bring them all along. So bow your head and let your eyelids close on down. Where we're going, you won't need to bring that frown. You will find that all these things that I have said will come true when you are lying in your bed. And if you want your friends to come, bring them all. Bring them all along.